Dude, if Post Malone was like, there's only one way that I'll be on your guys' podcast, and it's if I get to teach you
I
guys
would
how
suck
to.
his dick.
Well,
Is that the way?
that's the first thing. And then after that,
Okay.
and that's why they don't even post videos because they won't get views.
But you know, does is Post Malone, who's going to be on here
He'll be here.
within the next 27 years.
He'll be here one day. Posty, I believe in you.
Yeah, and Posty likes Mountain Dew when it's in a Bud Light can.
Yeah, and in a cigarette pack.
But what he does is he will buy the building himself for, let's say, $100 million.
Okay.
And then Cardone Capital, his company, will buy it from him for $110 million. So he makes $10 million right there. I am with you. I'm free.
I think that's just America to me.
When I'm with you, I smell like weed.
But most of the time you smell like pee.
That's because I have a lot of cats. Welcome to Los Amigos Gringos, brought to you by Diet Mountain Dew. Sponsored by PepsiCo. Purchase some Mountain Dew with the link in our description and the code AMIGOS.
We're not sponsored.
Yeah, I think you'll find that there's no code and no link in the description because Pepsi is not sponsoring us. But listen up, Pepsi. You should sponsor us, okay?
Okay.
We got
Pepsi.
a lot of few reasons for you. A lot of few, okay?
Yeah.
For one,
Number one.
we're the number one podcast with less than 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
And that's a fact, Jack.
Look it up.
Look it up.
Look it up.
Pretty
Jamie?
hard to look up because there's not many facts on channels with less than 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah. So, good chance finding that.
Fact number two.
But it's a fact. But number two.
Fact number two. Nick?
Mountain Dew is delicious.
Yeah.
And that's why you should sponsor us. Because, hear me out. If we get Mountain Dew to sponsor us, even Pepsi owns Mountain Dew, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Pepsi owns Mountain Dew. We get sponsored, and you give us a bunch of Mountain Dews. We drink the Mountain Dews. We talk about how delicious they are. And then
More people buy them.
I guess, yeah, that would be the outcome probably.
Yeah.
I wasn't really thinking of I just want Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But don't tell them that.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, we want to make sales for you guys.
And number three.
Number three. RP is the same color as Mountain Dew.
Except for when you drink Mountain Dew, it turns out like neon yellow.
Yeah, which is the same color as Mountain Dew.
Which is why I'm pretty convinced that there's fucking lightning in this can.
That's Red Bull, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Red Bull is bottled. Oh, actually, it's lasers.
Lasers.
And
yeah,
lightning.
is in this.
Could be.
Red Bull is lasers.
You think it's Diet Lightning? Or how did they get it 0 calorie?
You know, that's the mystery we want to solve. That's why we got to get sponsored.
You think they pray to Zeus and they're like, you've been sending us some full lightning, but we need some Diet Lightning.
Yeah, could you water it down a little bit?
Because these fatties out here
Yeah.
getting a little too chunky.
Too much lightning. Too much lightning, not enough thunder.
So anyway,
Actually, too much thunder, not enough lightning. That's what they're getting.
yeah, but you can't get thunder without lightning.
That's true.
I learned
That is
that in the class of Scientology.
Holy shit.
Or maybe it was just science class. I don't know, but either way, I'm going clear when I'm drinking this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So there's 3 solid, very good reasons
Yeah.
to sponsor us. Pepsi, get on it. Also, one day, Post Malone's probably gonna be on a podcast.
Oh, yeah.
We're shooting to the sky right now.
Yeah, like
Everybody knows who we are. Right
we
now.
get almost 100 views per video.
Yeah. So you do the math, okay?
You do the math, dude. It's only been almost a year.
It's been over a year.
It's been only almost over a year.
It's been almost like 14 to 15 months we've been doing this, okay?
Yeah. Inconsistently on a regular basis.
And we already got 2 zeros behind the number. You know what I'm saying? On the views. So it's whatever.
Not a lot of peoples can do that.
Yeah. Guess what? Next week, there'll be 3 zeros.
And you know that some people that don't even try to make a YouTube channel have a lot less than us.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
There's a lot of people out there.
There's people that are just like, they make their account and all they do is watch YouTube.
And comment like little trolls.
Yeah, and they got no views.
0 views.
0 views.
Not even a real picture.
And that's why they don't even post videos. Because they won't get views.
But you know, does is Post Malone, who's going to be on here.
He'll be here.
Within the next 27 years.
He'll be here one day. Posty, I believe in you.
Yeah, and Posty likes Mountain Dew when it's in a Bud Light can.
Yeah, and in a cigarette pack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Dude, if Post Malone was like, there's only one way that I'll be on your guys' podcast, and it's if I get to teach you guys how to
suck his dick.
Well,
is that the way?
That's the first thing. And then after that,
okay.
Then he's like, well, I have to teach you guys how to play Magic the Gathering. And the whole episode would just be us learning that. I'd be like 100%, dude.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
I'd have to bring Alex because he loves Magic the Gathering.
Does he really?
Yeah.
Dude, he should teach us how to play. And then we go into a tournament, one that we know Post Malone has entered.
Yeah.
We get really, really good at this game. We meet Post Malone at the championship. And it's a brow sweat, really hard battle fought. We're getting into it. It's getting a little sexual, a little heated, and then he wins. But shake hands, good game, mutual respect happens. Now, I say, hey, you know, we got a podcast in. You kind of cheated, bro. Maybe we should have a rematch on the podcast. And he's like, bro, I didn't cheat on Post Malone. We're like, all right, well, you know, that's neither here nor there. But rematch on the podcast. Comes to the podcast, boom. Now we're so famous, we have spinning rims on our jet skis, dude.
Okay, I'm listening.
Yeah. You weren't listening the whole time? That whole time? Yeah.
I thought you were telling you could tell me the plan.
That was the plan.
Oh.
Yeah. Do I
okay, so spinners on jet skis.
Spinners on jet skis.
And then Post Malone shows up.
I think we skipped a step.
I
think.
So we play poker with these Magic cards.
Yes, we play poker. We win all the money
on the tournaments.
Yeah, and then we spin the roulette wheel, and we win.
And Post Malone plays in these tournaments?
I don't know.
Have you done your research on that part?
I'm gonna have to get back on.
Or does he just play with his homies at the crib?
You know, I just seen a video or two on YouTube that said Post Malone playing Magic the Gathering. I didn't watch him. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't watch
I
him.
think he plays ass gathering.
I mean, that's if that's what he's into, probably.
Dude.
I mean, he's getting ass for sure. I don't know if he like
gathers them.
Yeah. Does he gather them, or are they just there? I feel like when you're Post Malone, you don't even have to gather.
Dude, Post Malone has so many asses, and by asses I mean respectable ladies hanging around. Yeah, he needs like a specialized sheepdog, like a herding dog.
Yeah,
to herd them all.
Yeah,
because they just be like walking, you know, to this side of the house, but they're supposed to stay over here.
Yeah,
near the pool in a bikini.
Yep.
So he's got like a little German shepherd, not a German shepherd, but like an Australian shepherd. But it's like a booty shepherd.
Yeah.
And he's like, get over here, ladies.
Yeah, probably. Or he just has a lot of girls at his house.
You think he lives like near a Victoria's Secrets or something?
Yeah, maybe.
Or what else do girls like?
Starbucks.
Starbucks, yeah.
He likes Starbucks.
He lives in a Starbucks, you think?
Yeah, I think he has a Starbucks in his house.
Dude, like Crystalia?
Like Crystalia. Well, maybe not like Crystalia.
Not like Crystalia.
Crystalia's was a little racist, so.
Yeah, he had a little segregation thing going on there.
Yeah, he didn't know, though. He had no idea. So it's nothing against Crystalia.
If this is your first time tuning into the show, I actually don't have an accent.
Oh, I didn't even realize we were doing that this whole time. Oh my gosh. We've been doing this for like 2 hours before we even started recording.
Yeah, and it was way funnier. Like, once the camera's going, I don't know, just like a little bit of a brain block. And
it's the pressure, I think.
It's the pressure. Like, people are going to see this. But
yeah,
we determined we're going to put security cameras in this room and make a new YouTube channel called Before the Show.
Before the Show?
Because Before the Show is better than the show.
What was it Before the Show? Is that what we're calling it?
I don't know.
Getting ready or something?
Getting ready. Getting ready before the show.
I don't remember it now.
Had a cool name.
But yeah,
Part of it would probably go on our OnlyFans because we like fuck before the show.
yeah. There's a lot of like intimacy that goes into this. We have to really get into character. So.
Yeah, before the show, we sit at this table and we just look each other in the eyes for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, and then we just pray, but quietly to ourselves.
Yeah.
And that takes,
Literally to ourselves because we don't believe in God.
Yeah.
We're
and
like,
then,
did Brendan?
And then we're like, we pray for like 2 hours. So we just sit here for 2 hours in silence.
So it went from like 10 minutes to 2 hours.
10 minutes of eye contact, 2 hours of praying. And then 5 seconds of fucking, because that's all we need.
2 minutes to crack open a Mountain Dew, Pepsi.
Crack open the
Hit us
cold
up.
one.
The only problem with Mountain Dew is that Pepsi Cola sucks ass, but Mountain Dew is their greatest achievement.
You know, when people are like, I'm a Pepsi guy, I'm a Coca-Cola guy, I don't get either of those. I don't like either of them.
You don't like either of them? Dude,
No.
cherry Coca-Colas.
Okay, all right. I will fuck with any sort of vanilla cherry soda. I like vanilla cherry soda. I don't know why, but Dr. Pepper has the best one. And I honestly, out of all 3 of those drinks, I think Dr. Pepper wins.
Dr. Pepper's got vanilla cherries?
Yeah, it's pretty good. I think all of 3 of them do.
Yeah.
Because they copy all 3.
I don't like
each other.
Dr. Pepper too much. Sometimes I go through phases,
Yeah.
but usually, right now I'm stuck on Mountain Dews.
Mountain Dews are good. They're light. It's good for the summer.
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
light, feels good in your throat.
Yeah.
Like a big
Yeah.
schlong or something.
Yeah. Like a fat load just being blasted right down your
Yeah, but like in the freezer.
Yeah.
Because it's refreshing.
Yeah.
Like a warm load is like
Oh, man.
sticky icky.
It's all. And
You kind of need a Mountain Dew to wash that down.
You got to choke it down. Yeah.
Yeah, but if it's in the
rough.
freezer, it kind of tastes like a Mountain Dew itself.
Yeah, it's like a Mountain Dew popsicle.
If they've been eating pineapples.
Yeah. They got to eat pineapples. No asparagus.
Oh, dude.
Dude, none of that asparagus.
If my friend, who is a man,
Yeah.
busts an asparagus load on me, I'm smacking that dude so hard, his jaw is going to be in the back of his neck side. You know what I'm saying?
Do you know what's funny? I'm thinking about us making jokes like this all the time, and we do it all the time like it's nothing. And I saw a video the other day, and I forgot that people have this mentality. Like, I legitimately forgot people are so insecure about their sexuality, like straight men, that if you make a gay joke at all, they're like, "Oh, I'm straight. I would never do that." Oh, yeah, dude, there's a guy.
I think they're gay then.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, something's going on for sure. Dude, this Mountain Dew is kicking in. I'm feeling like running 5 miles.
It's got caffeine in it?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. But no, this dude came up to him and he was like, they're at a concert. And he's like, out of all the dudes that are singing up there, who's the hottest? And he's like, what the fuck? And he's like, who's the hottest? He's like, dude, I'm not gay. He's like, no, not in a gay way. Just like, who's the most attractive dude up there? He's like, I'm not gay. It's like, okay, we've established that.
All right, bro.
Congratulations. You know you're not gay. It's just a question. And it's not serious. It's not like you're going to go fuck that dude.
Yeah, you can.
Or he's going to fuck you.
If you had a lineup of guys, you could pick out the most attractive one.
Easily.
Well, sometimes I think I can because I'll say something like, if me and Lily are like watching TV,
Yeah.
I'll be like, I think that guy's the most attractive one
Yeah.
out of them. And she'll be like, no, he's not good looking.
Yeah.
But also, I don't trust her very much because there will be girls on TV and I'll be like, that one's the hottest. And she's like, no, she's not as pretty as that one. And I'm like, listen, I just said that one's the hottest.
Yeah.
There wasn't no question.
I don't think there's a debate here.
I wasn't
But
debating.
I told you that one is the hottest.
That one is making my radars go.
Here's the chart. She's on top. She's
Okay.
number uno.
And your little other girl who's prettier is I.
She's like number 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Dude. Oh yeah, the fucking reaction channel. That would be so sick if we watched what is that show called? Not Jersey Shore, but the Real World. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, real world.
It's just shit like that and say how
Dude.
stupid it is and
Yeah.
just comment on
We
it.
can't talk about that right
We can't talk about it?
now. No, it's in the works.
Oh. I was just saying, you know.
Me and Nick
before
got
the day
some
we do
big
that.
stuff in the works. And by in the works, we mean we've been talking about it.
And by talking about it, we mean we came up with this today.
Dude, so the real world. I watched one of the seasons. I'm pretty sure it was in Miami when I was like 13. I think it was like 14, like right when I just started working out.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the characters' name was Joey, I think. And he was a swole ass dude, like roided out.
Yeah.
And he also was like a cocaine addict,
Yeah.
but like a recovering cocaine addict.
Mm-hmm.
And this dude was like, I think he was on the same season as Scott Herman. You know who Scott Herman is? He's like a little natural bodybuilder guy. He's not a bodybuilder, but
Maybe. I don't know. I'd have to see him.
he's like a fitness guy. He was on the same season as Scott Herman. Scott Herman is like a natural fitness guy, fitness influencer guy. And Joey was like jacked up,
Yeah.
like on all the roids, bro.
Yeah.
And he like pumped me up. Like I wanted to work out so much because this dude was like wearing tank tops. His delts were just popping. He had like stretch marks on his arms.
Yeah.
And he would just be like, he had anger issues,
Mm-hmm.
like most cocaine addicts.
Yeah.
And he would just be in the gym, like punching the fucking punching bag when something would go wrong. He'd be like, I want to do fucking cocaine right now. And he would, punch his urges out.
I feel like steroids and cocaine is not a good mixture.
Oh, it's a good mixture if you want to be like put in jail.
Yeah, exactly.
Like domestic abuse, assault with a deadly weapon, assault on a police officer.
Dude, it's like that fucking Australian bodylifter guy. Just fucking
Oh, Callum
doing-
Von Munger.
Yeah.
That's methamphetamine. I feel like cocaine is more anger than meth. Like, I feel like
Well, I've never done meth, so I don't know.
all the coke addicts I've ever met, like, I used to know this guy
Mm-hmm.
named Bobby,
Yeah.
and he was the coolest dude ever to me.
Yeah.
But you could just tell this dude had been through some shit.
Yeah.
First of all, half his body was burned
Ooh.
when he was like 6 years old. Man, what happened? So I might fuck up his story. If you see this, Bobby, you're probably not going to see it, but if you do, I don't want to fuck the story up.
Is
But
this when you're delivering pizzas?
no, this is when I worked at the gym.
Oh, okay.
Met this dude when I worked at the gym. He was like one of the head training sales guy when before I even worked there.
Yeah.
And then when I worked there, I actually like got to know him a little.
Mm-hmm.
And I think when he was like 6 years old, he went into like his shed or some shit
Mm-hmm.
and played with like a gallon of gas, and it got on him. And I forgot how it got lit, but it got lit.
Damn.
And he survived, but like he's got like his left pec or something. His left pec and arm look normal, but his like right pec and arm are just like
Something
completely
fucked up.
burned. But he's still like jacked and muscular.
Well, I mean, there's a kid I follow on I don't know if it's Instagram or fucking TikTok, but he has a burn on his face. When he was a kid, he got burned on his face. He literally looks like you ever watch Avatar: The Last Airbender?
Mhm.
Zuko. He looks like that guy.
Yeah, that's cool.
But it's on it. He looks cool. It's
Yeah.
like not even a fucking bad.
He looked
thing.
pretty cool. This guy got bitches too, like all the bitches.
Yeah.
But he was like from, I want to say New Jersey. He had like one of those accents, like New Jersey, New York.
Okay.
But he used to be a cocaine addict. May have still been, I don't know. But he just had like one of those attitudes, like don't fuck with me. Like
Yeah.
he definitely beat the shit out of some people in his life. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Yeah.
Like that's what I think of as like cocaine addicts. They're like always like extroverted, like
That's
tough
weird.
dudes.
That's so weird because I used to do cocaine
Yeah.
and I never wanted to fight anybody.
Yeah, but
And neither
I guess-
did my friends that I did it with.
yeah, I guess it's not everybody. It's just me making like
I think it is a mixture of people on steroids who are already angry.
that's true because both
And
of those
cocaine
examples.
just like amplifies your extrovert.
That's true because both those examples were roids and cocaine.
Yeah.
But
So I think,
I don't know. When I did cocaine, I didn't get angry either.
yeah, I don't think it. I just think it makes you more like extrovert, like you said.
It didn't make me extroverted, dude. It made me,
Oh, you got paranoid, right?
dude. I got so fucking paranoid because I like didn't really know you're supposed to drink with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have to balance it. It's a weird thing.
Yeah.
And like if you get too, like probably what happened with you, you get too paranoid or too in your head,
Mhm.
smoke some weed.
Nah.
That will literally balance you out. That'll bring you
But
back
weed
to
makes me
earth.
paranoid too.
Yeah, but not in the same way.
Yeah, but I probably didn't like extra, dude. I bet that would have fucked me up. But
yeah, but
anyway.
also you could also just smoked enough weed to be like, I'm gonna pass out and go
Mhm.
to bed.
I did it with other downer drugs that helped a little. But when I
Yeah.
first had done it,
Mm-hmm.
I just did coke, and I always heard that it made you like feel good.
Mm-hmm.
So I did like the first line, and I just felt like anxiety, like when you do too much caffeine. You know what I mean?
Man, just one line. You must have had like bad coke or something.
Maybe.
Is this the only time you ever did it?
No. So I did it. Just had anxiety. And I was like, maybe I didn't do enough.
God.
So I just did more. And I would do like an 8-ball in like 5 hours or less.
An 8-ball?
Yeah,
Holy
like just
shit.
thinking it was going to get better.
Oh my
But
God.
each time I just got more gacked out and more paranoid.
The thing about cocaine that really sucks is like it'll be 3 o'clock in the morning, you know, you've been partying all night and you're like, okay, I'm ready to go to bed. And you lay down, you're not sleeping until fucking 10 o'clock in the morning. Like there's no way. Some people can. Like when I first started doing cocaine, I was like, okay, yeah, I can ride the spiral and just fucking fall asleep.
This is for educational and whatever purposes only. We do not advise doing any drugs, and this YouTube channel does not advise anyone to do drugs. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, don't do cocaine because it just makes you super depressed. After a while, dude, I would just get like suicidally depressed. Like it wouldn't even lift me up anymore.
Yeah.
I would snort a line and I'd be like, I want to fucking kill myself right now. And I'm like, dude, this fucking sucks. Why am I doing this?
Depletes your dopamine so bad.
Yeah.
That's with every drug, dude. First time you try it, yippee. Except for coke, I never had fun on it. I literally hated it. But then like every other drug, I was like, yeah, I want to feel like this every fucking day of my life. And then like, you know, next thing you know, you want to kill yourself and you'll do anything to get the drug just so you won't feel sick.
Yeah, I mean, there's certain drugs that it's really like that. But I don't know, man. Like weed will never. Even when I get too high, like I'm sure, like I'm not saying I'm sure. I mean, when I was a kid and I was fucking smoking weed, yeah, I would get paranoid all the time because it's like back then it was illegal. So you're always thinking, oh, fucking cops, oh shit. And then you're underage, you're fucking 16, 17 smoking weed. You shouldn't be doing that. Oh God, I'm gonna get caught. But now it's like, even if I get too high to where I have to focus on my breathing high, I'm still like, I'm okay. I know I'm not going to die.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I don't get paranoid.
But weed's different. It's just 100% different than like other narcotic drugs.
You know, a lot of people say like, oh, it's because it's natural. It's just a plant. And it's
so
like,
is
no,
opium.
dude, fucking shrooms is natural. And I can get paranoid on shrooms. Anybody can have a bad trip on shrooms.
But the thing is, shrooms and weed, both non-addictive.
Yeah.
If you take them for like 10 days in a row and you stop, you're not going to have the worst flu of your life, be shitting on the walls, and want to kill yourself.
Yeah.
But fucking opiates, that's how you're going to feel. Benzodiazepines, that's how you're going to feel.
Yeah.
But so like cocaine, natural. Opium, natural. Weed, natural.
Yeah.
Mushrooms, natural. Weed and mushrooms, good because they're natural. But basically every compound is found in nature, and then scientists make like a stronger version of it or whatever.
Yeah, that's why it's like cocaine technically is natural, but it's like the process it goes through makes it not natural.
Yeah, it's like super
like you're cutting it with gasoline
condensed.
and fucking baby powder and shit.
It's like if you were to eat like 4,000 coca leaves at once.
Yeah.
It's
and
like
it's very condensed.
You're getting way more of it than you would in nature.
One thing I've never done that apparently the people that like I've hung out with that have done drugs is crack. I've never done crack. I always thought it was like a big bad no too, but I did coke. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know what the fucking difference would be in like high wise.
I don't know, but let's not try it.
And this has been your safety talk of drugs with Brendan.
We started out good with this episode. We started out good. And now we're talking about addiction and dying, and
we wasted all our energy before the podcast.
Dude, we always have like way more fun before the podcast starts, and then once it starts, we get into like serious topics.
Serious.
We're like through politics.
'Cause I'm just a teenage dirtbag baby. We're emo kids at heart.
So, if you're watching this, you have no life.
Probably.
Just kidding.
Probably.
Thank you guys for watching. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. We love you so much. And we're going to keep going. It sounds like an outro, but it's not an outro.
I think we got too much. Is there caffeine in this?
There is, but it's not that much.
I don't ever drink caffeine anymore. Maybe that's what's going on with me. My brain.
You don't?
No. Oh, no, that's not true. I take pre-workout. There's caffeine in that. I'm a liar.
I don't drink caffeine like ever.
But I don't drink soda. Maybe like
Just like
something
every
with
day.
that is weirding me out.
Nah, it's probably just the cameras, bro. There's always like, I feel like anytime the cameras are on, you get like a little bit of like an adrenaline boost. And that like is like an energy, but it blocks the fuck out of your thinking.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
fight or
because
flight.
you can ride it. If you're able to ride it, you're good. But it's very easy to fall off.
I think those like super successful like CEOs and shit, they're people that like get a high from adrenaline and it literally makes them feel good and like talk more.
That's a lot of people. That's adrenaline junkies.
Yeah, that too.
This,
But
I feel like,
like
it's different adrenaline.
I got something cool we could talk about.
Okay.
Do you know who Grant Cardone is?
No.
So he's this like real estate mogul. He started this thing called Cardone Capital. And basically it allows like kind of normal people to invest in like big real estate deals.
Yeah.
So like apartment buildings that have like 2,000 or more units and it'll cost like $100 million to buy that building.
Yeah.
So like you or me would never be able to invest in something like that. But he made it possible for people to invest in things like that. Anyway, he's been accused of like fraud.
Oh shit.
Which when you see this guy talk, he is so extroverted and like so good with words.
Yeah.
And he's rich. And you're like, this guy for sure got to the top by like conning the shit out of people. Like you look in his eyes and you're like, he does not give a fuck about anything but benefiting himself. Like you can just tell.
Yeah.
Like when someone makes you feel that good and you're like, oh, I could be rich if I fucking do what you're doing.
Yeah.
He's a little shark, bro.
Shark.
But anyway, what he's been accused of is so they'll buy these big properties. But actually, so what he tells his investors is that he's going to go out, look for the best deals on these big properties. They can get a really big return because they're going to rent out all the units and have all this cash flow, blah, blah, blah. But what he does is he will buy the building himself for, let's say, $100 million.
Okay.
And then Cardone Capital, his company, will buy it from him for $110 million. So he makes $10 million right there.
Yeah.
Which it's like, really, Cardone Capital should have just bought it for $100 million, and that $10 million could be part of the profits that all these investors should be getting. And then when Cardone Capital buys any building, Grant himself gets a 1% commission check.
Okay.
So he's getting like $100 million. So you get $1 million from the commission. But he already made 10 by selling the building to his own company.
So now he's got 11.
Yeah, so now he's got 11.
Yeah, and he's doing this with multiple.
Yeah, multiple. So like on this one sheet that they had that supposedly one of the employees gave to this YouTuber guy because they don't like Grant. It was like 10 different builds or maybe like 12 or something. And he made like $100 million for himself.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So he made way less on his 1% commissions than he made like selling the building to his own company. And as soon as I saw that, I was like, bro, I knew he would do something like that. Like, there's no way this guy.
Like, I don't know, man. It's like this guy's making millions of dollars and he's not telling you exactly how he's doing it.
Yeah.
Of course, there's fucking something shady going on. Which is like, is that shady or is that just you not fucking paying attention?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I'm like,
read the contract.
I don't know if any of that was in the contract though.
His 1%, I guarantee you that
the
was
1% is in there.
Yeah.
But that's like normal.
Yeah.
That makes total sense. Like, okay, you can have 1% for helping us get these awesome deals.
Yeah.
But what they don't disclose, or I don't know if they do, or maybe it's buried somewhere in the paperwork or whatever, is that the company is buying them from him. So he's going out, finding the best deal, buying it himself, selling it to the company at an increased percentage already. And that's like, you know.
Jeez. The camera lied.
So.
You said an hour.
Stupid
asshole.
camera, bro. All right, we're going to keep these shorter so we can go work on our second project.
My camera.
But what do you guys think about the Cardone Capital thing? You think it's unethical?
Yeah.
Even if it's not illegal, do you think it's unethical to do that? Do you think the investors are dumbasses for not paying attention?
I think there's shit that goes on like that all the time that
I
nobody
think
catches, you know?
it's like totally normal.
Yeah.
That's how I think for the most part, some of the richest people in the world get that way because they will
a scam.
do what's best for themselves and they just fuck everyone else over.
I don't, it's not like I blame them for doing that because they're making a fuckload of money. Like, who wouldn't want to do that? And then like people are like, you don't have any fucking morals or rights. And usually that's a person that's not doing very well in their life. And it's like, dude, if you had this opportunity, don't tell me you would say no. Come on.
That's true. It's always people that have like, they make $20,000 a year. Mm-hmm. They have like a shitty car, no house, fucking debt up to their eyeballs.
You owe me money.
No. It's like, well, this guy went and took all the money.
Yeah.
Which I think it's a little fucked up and a little shady, but it's like,
it's the way this fucking country's designed, dude.
Yeah, it's the way the world works, bro.
Yeah.
But
I mean, that's what it is.
Anyway, catch you guys in the next one. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, all that shit. Peace out.
Adios, amigos.